Hey everyone, it's Katie with Katie's Corner. Welcome to episode 5 of my Pre-Mama Mode series. Last week we ended episode 4 with wrapping up my first trimester. We ended on the note of finding out I had a fibroid on my uterus. I had no idea what that meant and how I was able to kind of get over hurdles and learn what accepting of hurdles was. So accepting about the fibroid, accepting my body changing, and accepting the weight gain, and actually not just accepting it, but actually celebrating it. And in month 4, I got to do so much more of that celebration. It was incredible. It was a great start to the second trimester. I was getting more calories in during the day, which meant I had more energy throughout the day. I was able to actually meal plan and do some of my own cooking instead of just going to fast food places. It was so incredible that I was able to start doing that again. Sure, there weren't as many things that I wanted to cook. There were still some foods that made me not have an appetite still, and they weren't always the healthiest, but I celebrated it. It was a step forward. It was a step towards where I wanted to be, which was getting back to eating healthy. And first way of doing that I knew how was to start at least cooking from home. And so it wasn't always 100%, but it was still me moving forward, and that's what I wanted to make sure that I focused on. And I did, and I got to celebrate it in month 4. We also got to make our announcement in month 4. We got to actually announce it to everyone in our world, and we did this with a really just cute way. I, of course, wanted it to live up to social media, and which is silly. I mean, you don't have to live up to the social media of what people put on there. It's not necessary, but for some reason your brain sometimes thinks that you do. And so we got a whole cute creative way of announcing it. We came together, we decided this is how it's going to go, this is when we're going to post it. We get ready to post it, that we're expecting 2021 in April. We look on Facebook, and my cousin just announced she's expecting 2021 in April. And it was one of those like, what? she took our idea. What? We're expecting, you're expecting what? And so it was hilarious to know about that. That obviously we were kind of on the same timeline and the same schedule. However, what that meant is we decided we didn't want to post it then right away either. We wanted them to enjoy it. And so we decided to wait another week, and then we would make the announcement. And with that came just a little bit more of waiting, came a little bit more of, I'm just so excited to talk to everybody about it, and I still have to wait another week, but that was okay. It was okay. It meant one additional week that it got to be just my husband and mine, and that was an okay thing. And so then it came the actual time to announce, and outpoured all of the love from everybody, and it was so heartwarming to hear all these people, and their joy and their celebration with us. And it was so wonderful. With all of that love came all of the questions, though, of when's your actual due date? Do you have daycare planned? How many months are you taking for mat leave? Are you going to find out the gender? What gender do you want it to be? What names do you have picked out? And the questions just kept coming in and coming in and coming in. And all of the sudden, my anxiety, that voice started to dial up. And it was one of those where I'm like, no, I have to keep this voice quiet. I have to keep it quiet. And so I did that from learning everything I learned from my first trimester. Accept that people are going to ask questions. That's an okay thing. They care. They want to know. But be okay with not always having the answer. And I told myself, it's okay that we're doing it only our way. We don't have to do it everybody else's way. We can do it our way. And it's still going to be okay. And once I was able, again, to rewire my brain to going, this is how we're gonna do it, then I was confident in our decision, and the anxiety voice started to dial back down. And I was able to enjoy my moments of the announcement, the moments of actually conversing with others and sharing their experience of pregnancy, and getting to actually live in those moments instead of fearing what people were going to think about how I answered their question. Getting to live in those moments and experience those moments was absolutely incredible. So month 4 was so joyous and filled with celebration, and it was wonderful. It was a great kind of welcoming into the second trimester, especially because of what month 5 had to come along with. We got the halfway point, which was great, but we did have a couple of other things that happened in month 5 that I can't wait to share with you. There were some hurdles, there was some painful moments, and I'm so excited to share them with you next week. I want to hear all of your stories. I would love to hear how you announced your pregnancy. If that ever got to you on all the questions that everyone was asking, if you ever felt overwhelmed with that, I would absolutely love to hear your stories with it. Again, these are stories. This is my journey. I love sharing it with you. I would love to connect with you guys in the comments section, or feel free to email me, Katie's Coaching Corner. Corner is with a K, @gmail.com. I am not a doctor nor a health professional, so make sure if you are looking at making any changes to your health or body and baby, make sure you consult your provider prior to doing so. I can't wait to hear from you guys. I can't wait to share what month 5 had in store with my journey. I'm so excited. Catch me next Mama Monday to hear about it. Until then, make sure you subscribe to Katie's Corner channel to catch all of my other videos. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.